see you here again in Sue's Dolbrodmaeth garden, and it's quite bright today. It's the 29th of November 2022 and I've just come out to do some gardening outside. But first of all, I want to show you, I've got red lipstick on today because I like to wear a bit of lippy to keep my lips moist in the winter. And why not red, eh? Because it's my favourite colour. Anyway, the other day when I went to Lidl's or Aldi, I can't remember which shop it was, anyway, I bought some garlic. So I bought 4 garlics. So these garlics you usually use for cooking, so I'm actually going to plant these, and they're purple garlic, and their variety is Moradu, and their origin is from Spain. But I'm actually going to grow my garlic from these. They feel like hard-neck garlic. It feels hard to me. I don't know. I'm not an expert on garlic. Anyway, last year I used just normal garlic from the supermarket, and I got loads of garlic, but only tiny. And I've since, I think I'm pickling those. I think they're in my fridge or I'm fermenting them. But they're purple garlic as well. So I'm actually just going to plant these in the polytunnel because I've got quite a lot of room. I could put these in, and then by the time they're done, I think the beds will be ready for other stuff. I don't think they need much sort of food, so hopefully they will grow all right inside the polytunnel. And I'm just going to put them in these 3 beds. I'll just turn around the camera and show you. Put the garlic in these 3 beds. So I'm going to put some garlic in here, like use half the bed, then put garlic in here with the rocket, and so put some garlic in there with the lettuce. So I'm going to use these 3 beds, and I'm going to use these 4 garlics in these 3 beds. So that's what we're going to do. I might use that bed as well and put garlic in there. So we're going to just put all the garlic in here. I think my table there needs seeing to. It seems to have moved. I'll have to get Simon to look at that. Anyway, it doesn't really matter at the moment. So yeah, look at the sunshine. I think I might need to water the the chilies are actually needing a bit of water. Well, that one's not, but that one is, definitely. Yeah, they're still going, these chilies. That one doesn't need watering. Funny how some do and some don't, isn't it? Well, it's only one. It's only that one that needs watering. That one. I think I better water this little lemon tree. That's been eating the leaves. Anyway, I think this is a lemon tree I grew from seed quite a while ago. It has been nibbled a bit. Anyway, so I think these don't need watering. I just come and see if they need watering at least once a week. I think these celery need potting on. They look like they're running out of power because the leaves are going quite yellow. So they need some food, I think, and break them up a bit. Anyway, so that's what we're doing, and then we're going to continue doing the garden outside, what I was doing yesterday when I was doing some digging. Well, not digging as such, just scraping around the edge of the bed before I tidy up the bed to make it look tidier. Yeah, so I'm just going to plant these garlic first before I go and do that. So let's do that first. The garlic cloves, and we've got 40 garlic cloves of different sizes, all the same variety. I will put a label on them so I remember what variety they are and see how they fare once we put them in the ground. So that's 40 potential plants, and then that's multiple amounts of garlic if we if they all took. Okay, so that would be a lot of garlic. So that's 4 bulbs of garlic. Okay, so 40 cloves. Okay, let's plant them, our garlic cloves, into the ground. So I've already made 20 holes in this bed. So I've done the holes with my dibber, and I'm going to plant them in these 20 holes. Okay, so we're going to take, and the pointy head, this bit goes to the top, this bit comes where the roots are going to come. Sorry about my nails. I haven't actually taken my nail varnish off. Now we're just going to put them in the ground like that. Push them down. Oh, that's gone down miles. Anyway, and that one in there. That one in there. Not sure how deep you're supposed to plant garlic. Anyway, that's them. Just cover them up. That one in there. I'll just cover them ones up. There we are. I'll give them a little bit of water, but not much. We don't want them to rot before they even get going. They're all different sizes. Right, that was so quick. What a quick job. Wish everything was this quick when I do it. Move that out of the way. And that one there. And that one there. I think I might have accidentally covered up a hole. It doesn't matter. There, so we put all them garlic in there. So I will put a label in. Otherwise I might forget that I've planted them in there. Right, in this bed we're going to make some holes. So I've got my dibber, see? And then I just stick it in, twist. Like so. I think there are a couple of weeds there I think I'm growing. So we'll do 4 at a time here. I need to water this rocket, I think. A few weeds growing in here. At least if I plant them in here, the birds won't pull them out. Because last year, a few weeds in here. Last year, the birds pulled out my they're not weeds, are they? Yeah, last year the birds pulled out my. They start pulling out the bulbs when you put them in. I don't think they mean to. I think they mean to get the worms. Because you've disturbed the soil, I think it's okay to come and like hunt around for things, but that's all right most of the time. I don't mind. But if I've just planted something, that's a bit annoying. Ah, right, so I don't know where I put them now. So if we just come down here, I'll put 4 more here. Right, so well, once they start growing, you'll know where they are. I don't think they take that long to grow. I'm hoping being in here, they'll be quite quick, so then I can use the beds later for something else, obviously. And then I will feed these beds because they need some compost and some manure. Well, just some compost in here would be good. Yeah, we'll get round to doing that. I haven't ordered it yet. Running out now. Only got a few left. Alright, I'll finish this up and we come back, okay? And so I have my little man's falling over. I planted all the garlic, I think I told you that. So all the garlic is now in this bed and this bed. I've just been tidying up outside. I had no intentions of doing that. Started emptying out all the pots that were out there. Brought this rose in. I brought this in. I forgot what it's called now. Brought a few pots in that were outside. I checked that they didn't have any. These are all cuttings that I've done. I checked that they didn't have any slugs at the bottom. And a few more there. This is for the hanging baskets next year, this ivy I was growing. And down here I've put these plants just in. After 2 o'clock on the 29th of November, and I've just come back out after having my lunch and just had a rest. So I'm just going to get on and do a bit more work out in the garden. So we brought a few things in. I think I might have said this already. My partner came out and said that lunch was ready. So I brought all these sort of sticks and everything in. Yeah, anyway, I'll just show you outside what I just did. But it needs a good clear up now because loads of leaves on the gravel, look. And it's all messy, very messy around here. So I need to get my special rake out, give it a good rake. And then tidy up the toys here. I've left a couple of buddleias outside and a rose. And the cow, and I've taken them off of the ground here. This just needs a bit of weeding, and we just need to tidy up around here and get rid of all the leaves and put them on the garden. Yeah, so yeah, we just look like we need to have another little sweep up of the leaves, and I think that'd be it really. Because if you look now, all the trees have dropped all their leaves, just a few left on here. But on the whole, most of the leaves seem to have gone now. So I'll probably give it another clear up, and then that'll be it for the winter clearing round the polytunnel. And then I am actually going to clean the polytunnel once the leaves have all finished dropping. So it's all nice and clean, and then probably we're going to go through here and cut these bushes down again like we did last year, because they do grow a lot in one season. And we only want them as like a hedge, not as trees. So they grow a lot in one season. So we have to cut them every year to keep them short. Oh. Anyway, so I just trimmed down this side. And these leaves here I haven't picked up yet. So what I'll do with all these leaves once I pick them up is just go and put them on my no-dig beds around the other side, put them in the trolley and just take them round there. Oh, there's loads of foxgloves growing under here. And this lovely plant here. Look at that, doesn't that look pretty? That's going to look really nice next year. Now what I'll do, oh that's what I was going to do, I was going to move these leaves over to this bed here and give these plants a bit of food with these leaves. Like these foxgloves, I've left them all. Yeah, oh these are the lily type flowers that I took out from the other side of the garden, and these are going to go round where the pond is. So we're going to have them along the wall, not in the pond, but they're sort of like a nice reedy type plant, and they multiply like crazy. Anyway, so what we're going to do now, oh I need to put my, now I need to pull over this cover and just put it back so that the pheasants don't get in here and munch on my broccoli that is growing. Oops, this one's getting exposed. Oh, it looks like we need to put a bit more. What's going to be eating the top of that? Look, why even bother? Look, what's this hole here? That wasn't there before. Why has that happened? Anyway, so we need to put some more stuff in our, you know, slug things. Doesn't look like we caught any really in here. Not many. A few in that one. Oh well, they just have to fight their way through the slug population, I'm afraid. Anyway, we're going to go and do some more of that side of the garden now while the sun's out. And it's just after 2. So I'll see you soon. Hello everyone. Sue here again. So it's 22 minutes past 3, and I'm just showing you what I just did. So okay, so we've done all this. We've done a lot of this yesterday, and we've done up to here. You can see where I've done. I'm probably going to hydro-till all of that grass in that. I will just do round the edge here and then go along there and clear that bit. Oh, my net fingers are disgusting because I've got holes in my gloves. Great. Anyway, found some more foxgloves. I'm just going to leave them there for now. There's some more there. It's probably going to rain, so they get watered till I get to put them in this bed here. What I'm going to do is, because all this wood is a bit lopsy, and under there are loads of those bulbs of those plants, these. So what I really need to do is move all this wood, like one at a time. I've done this one, under this one, there was loads of bulbs, but as you can see, it's making it all higgledy-piggledy, because when we put this wood in, we just bunged it on top of all these bulb plants, so they're just going to keep coming back. So what I need to do is move each piece of wood, or 3 at a time, clear the area underneath and put them back, so there's nothing actually underneath them to grow. So it'd be a lot more easier to maintain it next year, instead of having to keep weeding in between these pieces of wood, which are, you know, I don't want them in between the pieces of wood. I like the pieces of wood, but that's what I'm going to do anyway. So I'm going to clear this garden first. I don't need to do that straight away because these will die back anyway. I'll wait. I'm going to tidy up the actual garden bit inside here and clear this bit for now, and then I will do that last, sort of maybe January, February time. Come back out here and just move all the bits of wood and clear up the bulbs underneath, and over there just needs tidying up. And then I'm gonna do the edge there, the very edge, and then I'm gonna hydro-till it all, because the hydro-tilling will move all of the slate. And then Simon's ordered a packer, because when he does the patio by the house, he needs a packer, so he's doing round the front, like paving and rejiggling that, because of the trying to get the water to drain away from the house. And he's doing the back because we're having a patio bit put down on there. We're doing that, so he's getting a packer. So it's like a packing plate, and it packs down the ground. So that would be ideal for here. So when I do the hydro-tilling, which disturbs a lot of the stones, moves them, like actually goes down really deep, he's going to pack them back down again. So it'd be ideal. So everything will look really neat and tidy, and then hopefully next year the weeds won't grow back so quick through the packed down packer. You know, they'll be so packed down, hopefully the weeds won't grow through it. Anyway, so we'll wait and see. But that will go for the whole garden, the whole of the car park. We're going to hydro-till the whole thing and then pack it down with that. It's a good time of year to do it when it's quite wet, because it's not as hard to move all the stones, and it'll be much better, and it renews all these stones as well, because the hydro-tiller sort of picks them up and moves them and makes them look all new again. And then the packer will pack down the stones so they don't move, because as soon as it rains, if you haven't packed them down, they start moving and shifting. And if you get a lot of rain, especially coming down the road up there, because it's quite steep, we're on a sort of dip, we're in a dip, so the further you go down to the car park, the more of a dip it is, and it's quite uphill, like where my polytunnel is up the hill. So I'm going down the hill towards the river. So I'm just trying to get you sort of like an idea of what the layout is like. But it goes downhill, the river, the road. So when it rains, it comes off the road, comes down the river to the river, which is over there. So everything is downhill. So that's what I've been doing. Not sure if I'm going to do any more now. I don't want to kill myself. Might leave it for today. I might just go in there and tidy up some of the plants, like those dead bits that really annoy me, and just rake over this bit. Oh, I don't really want to rake over it too much because I did mulch it. So we'll just take out the dead bits and have a look and chop down some of these plants, because they'll all grow back next year with a vengeance. I can assure you, they grow so quick, all these plants. Wow, I can't keep up with them. But yeah, definitely going to take out all of these bulbs in here. They're all coming out. I only want a couple of patches. They spread so much. I don't want them everywhere. So I'm going to take them all out. Anyway, let's just tidy up this bit and I'll show you what's 4:15, and it's actually starting to get really dark now. You can't see it on the camera, but it's actually getting really dark. I was just getting carried away trimming up this tree, which I think is a bay, because it was getting a bit big. I just need to tidy the top bit a bit better. And look, as you can see, I've left all the debris, so I've been trimming up all the plants in here, so tidying them up, and then I'll scoop up all the mess tomorrow. I'll just show you the other tree I was trimming up. So I was trimming up there's sort of like a Christmassy tree, but it's not a Christmas tree. And as you can see, that's the other side of the bay tree. I think it's a bay. I need to trim the top a bit more. Yeah, I've just missed the top bit. Oh, it doesn't matter. Anyway, it looks alright. And this one, I was trimming up this one, which is like a sort of Christmassy tree, but it's not. It's more like a hedge. So I was trimming that one up as well, and then inside there I will be trimming this Paris up, because it's right next to that rhododendron, and that rhododendron through there I'm going to cut off, so there's space between this Paris, this pine and this holly tree. This is coming out. This is a elderberry. We'll just cut that down because that shouldn't be there anyway. So tomorrow I'll come round, as long as it's not raining. I won't trim these up because these will have the flowers on, but the bit in the middle there I'm going to cut. Okay, so I've been working really a lot. Oh, and I tidied up this little holly here that was growing a bit much. I like it like a lollipop. It's got a few bay leaves in it. I think these are bay, I don't know. What is this tree? Anyway. Oh, that's spiky. Obviously it's a holly. So I leave that like a little standard holly tree, and I had to cut this in a bit so that it was imposing on this holly, trying to take over. So I have to cut these at least twice, sometimes 3 times a year, to keep them sort of a manageable size, because if they get too tall, they're really hard to cut. So I can just about reach the top. So I think there's some debris on the top there. Never mind. Anyway, let's just turn the camera. It is quite late now, and it's, well, you can't see, but it's starting to get like, you know, mist and stuff. It's starting to get quite chilly. But obviously I've been working cutting these bushes, so I'm really warm. So I've just wanted to show you what I've done today. It's getting really dark now. Yeah, I'll clean up all the debris tomorrow because it's going to be dark in a minute. And yeah, that's what I did today. So I cleared a lot of the front bit again. I've not quite finished it all yet because I wanted to do something different, because otherwise I get bored if I keep doing the same thing for hours and end. It gets boring. So I just like changing things. As long as it all gets done in the end, it doesn't matter how I do it. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. So I've been outside quite a few hours today doing all this. I really want to get this side of the garden sorted out before the winter sets in. When it's frosty, you can't really do this sort of thing in the frost. But I want it, it's really mild today, and I really wanted to get this done. I think it might be a bit chillier this evening. Anyway, it's looking good. I'm getting there. Thank you for watching. Please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. I think I got stung by a stinging nettle. and I'll see you again soon in the next video, which will be a follow-on to this one. Okay, thank you for watching. See you again soon. Bye for now. Bye.